I'm Tim with iCoat products. We've been manufacturing epoxies now for 30 years, and I want you to understand all epoxies are not the same. If you screw up on an epoxy job, it's going to be an expensive venture. So it's best that you're able to pick the appropriate epoxy for your application. Okay? We manufacture a lot of different kinds. I'm going to generalize and give you some information on each of these different epoxies. This one here is our countertop epoxy. It's mixed 2-to-1. It's very viscous. It does a nice build to it, has a very high sheen, and is very scratch and heat resistant. It is designed to work at a 1/4 inch minus applications, and it is considered a finish coat. Moving on, this is our HV epoxy. It's a casting epoxy, but it's a very high temperature casting epoxy, so it's designed for anything from a 1/4 to 1 inch. It does great, cures out very quickly, and you can demold after 24 hours generally. Moving on. This is a 2-to-1 casting epoxy. It's very slow. So you can expect to leave something in a mold for a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4, depending on the application and the depth. This one's designed for high mass applications where you've got more volume that you need to cover. So if you're going up to 1 inch with this, smaller volumes. 1 inch with this, bigger volumes. They work very well. This is one of our crown jewels. This is our depth countertop system. This will be able to be poured in mass up to 4 inches, crystal clear epoxy, and it is very low heat, yet it can be demolded in 24 to 48 hours depending on the volume. This is a fast set epoxy. It's designed for priming wood and things like that where you'd be concerned about any of these other epoxies outgassing. So you'd prime it with this. This cures to hardness in about an hour. We also have a urethane that is very similar in its capabilities as to the fast set epoxy, but it's a urethane. It's a single component. It dries also very quickly, certainly within an hour. If you need more assistance in selecting the right epoxy or want more information, please go to www.icoatproducts.com.